again, I would shoot it between the eyes, just like I did the armadillo. I'm not gonna get down on its level, speak its language.
Hello and welcome to the Fifth Cheese. I'm here with my guest Hannah Gray, comedian. Some might say, yeah, debatable. Sewing person.
Technically, yeah, that's the term. Seamstress, tailor, couture extraordinaire, perhaps.
Yeah. Who's to really know?
No.
We don't really know people, do we? So we kick off with the first question, which is always the same, and that question is why?
Why not?
A pumpkin is a berry. What do you make of that?
I don't think it's as good as its other counterparts. I think that's the worst tasting berry I've ever tasted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't have a bunch either. Yeah, it's hard to.
It's true. You only need one for a pie, whereas with berries you typically need hundreds. So.
Maybe that's the benefit. The pumpkin pie is one of the best pies. We know this.
It's an efficient berry, but what you make up in efficiency, you lose in flavor.
Unless you add pumpkin spice. Here's a quote from Gusteau from Ratatouille. Anyone can cook, but only the fearless can be great. Do you agree with that?
Great at cooking?
Yeah.
In general. Do I agree with that about cooking? Yes. Sure.
Why?
Yeah, if you're not afraid to combine daring spices, you're a real rebel. And then you may, uncover something no one's ever tasted before.
Or you could be so adventurous that you pick something from a forest and poison everyone. Prove that you're not a robot.
Well, I took a shower earlier today and I didn't short circuit. So
yeah, but I think they can make waterproof robots now. Okay. I've heard that.
Maybe I am.
I knew it. I broke you. Okay, man wins versus machine, always. What do you think's great?
In terms of like vastness, like achievements?
No, crops.
In what?
Crops.
Crops.
Yeah. What's a great crop?
Corn.
Yeah, it is a great crop. Yeah, corn dogs.
Yeah.
Corn, tinned corn.
Popcorn.
Corn on the cob. Popcorn. Corn inspires total experiences. Do you agree with that? What's inspiring?
It's inspiring. Like an underdog story.
How is corn not the greatest example of the underdog story? Corn is a crop in the field, and then it ends up in my mouth. Heat causes water inside the kernel, the starchy interior to boil. That builds up pressure. Vapor bursts through the shell. Bam, popcorn from nothing. Heat, water, corn. Would you rather have to wear a mask of your own face all the time, or not? Some fungi create zombies, then control their minds. Up for that?
Let's see how the rest of the year goes.
Okay.
Maybe.
The first oranges weren't orange. Disappointing? No. A cow bison hybrid is called a beefalo. I think the first half of them will be a cow, and they'll be all like black and white, and then the rear end will be like just a dirty brown.
All right. Yeah.
They'll be wearing chinos. Care wearing chinos. I think that's what the visual is on that. Armadillo shells are bulletproof. Would you shoot an armadillo?
Yes.
Okay. Even though the bullet could.
I've got better aim than that. I'd get it square between the eyes.
Cats versus dogs. Where are you on this?
Cats. Their paws are cuter and they don't have as bad of breath. They're more
Yeah,
like
but they don't love you, do they?
Yeah, they do.
I mean, if you died, I mean, eventually it would just eat you. I can't get on board with cats. I don't know.
Dogs, like if for some reason we ran out of dog food, you don't think dogs would turn on their owners eventually?
No, I think that's cat propaganda. The German word for glove is handschuh. Would you replay it? Are you happy with that?
Not at all. It's a hand sock.
You can get socks with like toe things, can't you?
Yeah.
What are they called?
Toe socks.
Toe socks. Yeah, that makes sense. And that's a glove, isn't it? Basically.
Yeah, it's a glove for your foot. They should just call that a foot glove. But then an actual hand sock is kind of a mitten, isn't it? Because then that's really like a sock.
And that's just something to think about. If you could change Kit Kat to a different flavour, what would it be, and would that big society?
Something Kit Kat's never done. I mean, they're confectionery geniuses. I don't know. What does everybody do? Like salted caramel or something?
They do that, and that is a great flavour. Have you tried it?
Oh, you know what would be good? Like, I like dried fruit and stuff in chocolate. Like a peanut brittle and dried fruit one.
Okay, and
it wouldn't help society at all.
Do you reckon if you were living in a post-apocalyptic world, what noise would you make to scare off the animals from getting your food?
What noise? Well, I guess it would depend on the animal, right?
Okay, so let's say it's a badger.
What is a badger? Get away from my food. Again, I would shoot it between the eyes, just like I did the armadillo. I'm not gonna get down on its level, speak its language.
What about a bird?
A bird? If a bird comes, the same thing applies. At this point, aren't they also food? I mean, how post-apocalyptic are we talking? A badger, that's food now too, right?
No, but you say you're going to treat all animals. That you're just going to speak loudly in English, the way English people try and ask for order food in Europe.
Exactly.
Very good. No, it's sensible. Yeah, just shout loudly in English, and the animal will eventually understand. We end, as always, with the last question, and that is: I had a 5-cheese pizza, and I was very nice, but I can't remember the 5th cheese. Do you know what that was and why?
Yes, and I know why you couldn't remember it. Is because it's not a dairy cheese. It's a European delicacy that's jellied pig head, also known as head cheese.
Is this a real head cheese? That sounds like it.
Google a picture of this. Not the greatest reference because it's more of a visual thing. Look it up. It is. It's. They cut off the pig's head. They throw it in a bowl of like boiling water. I don't know at what point they immerse it into gelatin, and then that's like a delicacy. It's European. I looked it up. Where it came from. Yeah.
Thank you, Hannah Gray. It's Gray, isn't it? Yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks for being on the 5th cheese.
An absolute pleasure. Thanks for having me.